Hey guys, Kat here from Standing Stone, and I wanted to talk a little bit about getting a puppy from us. We have people that reach out to us all the time. Is this puppy available, or can I get on your list? And I wanted to talk a little bit about how that process works. So typically, we don't have puppies available last minute. We have a wait list, and people get on our wait list years in advance. Sometimes they want to wait until the timing is right for them from a standpoint of building a house, having a family, and sometimes people just have to get on the wait list when we have availability. We're usually about a year out on our wait list, and what people do is they put a deposit down to get on the wait list. It's not for a specific litter, it's not for a specific puppy, it's to get on our generic wait list. And all of those deposits are kept in order of when those deposits were made, and then at the beginning of each year, Ethan and I sit down, we spend hours going over pedigrees, talking about previous litters, talking about which dogs would complement the other, and making those final breeding decisions for the year. And then we announce those litters. We put them on our website, we announce them in a newsletter, and everyone that's on our wait list gets a message saying, hey, we've planned our litters for the year. Please take a look at them and let me know what questions you have. Then we set up a call where we talk about those litters after people have a chance to peruse what we've got planned and see which litters seem like they'll be the best fit for them. I usually put people on 3 litters. No one's getting 3 puppies from us in a year. However, that gives us the opportunity that if a litter doesn't take, or we have a smaller than expected litter size, or for example, the sous vide dock litter, I had a whole litter of 6 males and 1 female. So all of the people that were on that litter for females had to move on to their second or third choice litters. And it's not necessarily second and third choice, it's just the 3 litters that they're most interested in. So once those puppies are born and I actually know what I have available from a male-female standpoint, as well as a coloration standpoint, because some of our litters will have black and white puppies, some of our litters will only have liver and white options. So once I know what is available, I call everyone on that specific litter list and let them know, hey, puppies were born, this is how many males, this is how many females, these are the colors. I've announced the litter on social media so you can see a picture of mom with her sweet little babies. But I also let them know when those puppies are going to be going home at 8 weeks old. And at that point, people are able to make the decision to either commit to that litter if there's a puppy available or wait for one of their other litter options that they were interested in. And people may choose to wait for a number of reasons. Maybe the timing of when that litter goes home is just going to be bad, where they've got a month-long vacation planned or something and they can't be home to start the really important part of developing a puppy at 8 weeks old. So we have black and white and liver and white short hairs. And so sometimes litters have a combination of black and white and liver and white puppies. And when that happens, we will sometimes have people that are super specific about a color and we'll have to say, hey, there is not going to actually be a puppy available for you out of this litter in the color preference you want. Why don't we look at one of your other litters of choice? Or they say, oh, I really wanted a black and white puppy and there's not going to be an option for me to choose one when it comes my turn to pick puppies, because all of our puppies are picked in order of deposit and they're not picked until they go home at 8 weeks old. And that probably sounds strange to some people. What? We don't just assign puppies at birth to who gets what? Well, no, we want as much time for these little guys to develop and become their own individuals before we make puppy selections. And people ultimately want our advice on what we've seen them develop, what their personalities are, so that they can make their choices. So everyone comes at puppy send home day at 8 weeks old, not knowing which puppy they're going to be going home with, just that they are guaranteed a puppy of their male or female choosing that they'll be going home with. But when it comes time for people to pick a puppy, our litters are very consistent. That's part of our breeding philosophy and program, is to produce very consistent litters. So though there's going to be slight differences in personalities and temperaments, across the board, they're going to be very similar from abilities, and then just slight variances in coloration. Once people go home with their puppies, the relationship doesn't end there. We want to be part of your puppy's life, their development, and maybe your next dog as well. A lot of our clients don't have just one Standing Stone dog, they have 2 or 3 or more. because they trust us as breeders, as well as the puppies that we're producing really fit what they're looking for. And so we know that this is a relationship that's going to be for years to come. Whether you have questions about your puppy and their development, you need help with training, we're here to support you and answer questions and help you along the path when you're raising and developing a puppy, because some people have never raised a puppy before. Some people have been years since they've raised a puppy, and so it's really easy to think it's going to go smoothly until it doesn't. So it's really important to us as breeders to be there to support you from the moment you bring your puppy home to the moment that you might want to bring a new puppy into your family. So I hope that explaining our deposit process helps answer a few questions if you had them. And these little guys are about tuckered out, except for you. You're my Energizer bunny, huh? Sounds about right. There's always got to be one.